everybody. I am so excited to be back. It's your boy Will King here with
Nikki J.
And we like to say thank you for tuning in to the Say It podcast. This is going to be a fun one because we're not really going to be just talking about any specific topic. We're going to be all over the place. I got so many things to talk about. Some crazy things, some not so crazy things, but it's going to be fun, right?
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, because we were super busy these last couple weeks. You know, we have family issues, and Nikki starting her new position as a travel nurse. For those who don't know, Nikki is a traveling nurse. She's been pretty much all over, right?
A lot of cities, not necessarily a lot of states. And it's not really a new position as a travel nurse, just a new contract. I've been doing this for 13 years.
Excuse me. A new contract.
Yeah.
Don't let me fuck a new contract. You see how she did that? Excuse me. It's not new per se. It's new contract.
Well, it's different when you're a new travel nurse. I'd have different things to say and different experiences versus a seasoned or experienced contract nurse has been doing it for a while. Then you have completely different experiences and things to say.
And not to mention that she's a travel nurse, but she also has her TikTok account that's kind of like getting some rhythm right now. And the niche is straight for nurses, right? Travel nursing and all the complicities and problems that may happen as a travel nurse or just a nurse in general, right?
Really just healthcare in general, because people who are respiratory therapists can relate. People who are maintenance and come around while we're giving report and we're taking care of patients and see the lights going off, they can relate. Nurses, doctors. So really people just working in a healthcare facility can relate to the jokes. It's all about jokes of working in a healthcare facility.
And it is funny. And like, tell the people where they can follow you and to look at some of this content.
Yeah, on TikTok at the Nikki J, you can find me.
The Nikki J, right? Is it in capital T's or just, that doesn't matter?
You can find me either way.
The Nikki J, holla at her, yo. But for real, look her up, follow her, like it, comment. There's some funny stuff on there. I'm not really privy to the health care world, but from what I've seen, it's quite funny. And there's a lot of frustration in this occupation that you kind of like.
We deal with
down
it
and
with
made it
levity.
humorous.
Hence the jokes. Levity is the best thing you can do at your night because it's very frustrating, and stressing working in the ICU with just different personalities in terms of, coworkers, families, patients, different backgrounds, different cultures, different religions, and everyone has to have a meeting of the mind so that the patient does well. And, how likely is that? Frequently, we all have so many different experiences and backgrounds and different goals that the drama happens, hence the TikTok, just, jokes.
It's funny shit.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. So you travel. So what are some of the places? Now, I know you said you've been to Rhode Island, you've been to Texas, you've been to California?
California, I was not a nurse. So for nursing, just New York, Texas, and Rhode Island, but all around New York, many, many cities in New York.
Your favorite place right now, what is it? What was it? What was your favorite place of contract?
Probably Albany.
Albany?
Yep, probably.
New York?
Yep, because of the people.
Albany?
Yep, Albany and Texas. It was because of the people. I had great coworkers, therefore I had great experiences both in and out of the hospital, so I really enjoyed it.
I don't know how. I can see Texas. Let's talk about Texas.
Why?
Now,
Texas, I was in such a small town. There was more to do in Albany.
Small town. And I crack jokes. So the town was called what again? You were at? Beeville.
Yeah.
Town so small that they couldn't even like spell the whole word. They just kind of like gave it a B. Just B. It's so small. B. Beeville.
They did not. It's Bee.
Like the insect?
Yes.
Was that their mascot?
I have no idea.
Cheese and rice. So how many people lived in this town?
I have no idea, but it definitely was not a large population. We have to look it up.
We'll say roughly 300 people. Let's just say 300 people, 150 works at the hospital, right? Whatever the case may be. So you were working at this place and you love it.
I loved the people.
The people, but the food suck, right? That what you said?
The food didn't suck. I just don't really like Mexican, and that was the cuisine of that city, that town. It was all Mexican, and I'm not a big Mexican fan to begin with for that to be the only thing I have to choose from.
Okay, so for everybody out there who don't know, Mexican and I are not on friendship terms. I cannot eat Mexican food and be okay.
For those of you who don't know, he cannot eat many foods and be okay. It's a long list. We could probably make a much shorter list of the things he can eat, and it might just be what's in front of us. I'm not even sure.
I'm just saying, Mexican food, the Nikki J, does not agree with me. Like, if I look at Mexican food, my stomach goes.
Mexican food, red sauce, milk, the list goes on.
I mean, it's ridiculous. So that leads me into my story about, okay, I do love tacos, but not like the traditional tacos, which I'll dive into in here in a second. I like the normal tacos that mom and everybody makes from the grocery store. You get at Wegmans, Tops, whatever. You get the seasoning, you get your ground beef, you get the shells and tacos in a box. We cook it at home. So delicious. Now, I have two friends that live in Texas, both in Houston. They called me up one year and say, hey, Will, come down to Houston, man. Come try this not new, but authentic Mexican food, right? So I get down there. I go down there. My friend Louis takes me to this Mexican spot. Yeah, you're going to love these tacos. Why am I going to like this taco? It's tradition. It's true tacos.
I'm sorry for everyone who he's offending that likes traditional tacos. He is the worst.
Is that what we're doing? Well, excuse me, Louis, order me some true traditional tacos. So he goes to do that. He brings the tacos to me. It's, whatever. It's in front of me. So I bite it. Crunch. It sucked. I did not like it.
What kind of tacos did you try?
I had soft shell, hard shell. I don't know. It was just
red ground beef. What did you have?
It was traditional tacos. Ground beef. It's traditional tacos. Anyway, the traditional tacos, I did not like it. It was it made me upset. I was looking forward to some like crazy intense flavor. I did not like it.
It probably did have crazy, intense flavors, just not kinds that you like.
It was trash. So, whenever somebody say, try the traditional taco, I'm going to say, no, I don't like it. Give me something from Wegmans, and I'm going to enjoy it. Right? No?
Anyone who likes traditional tacos.
What?
It's going to be a complete opposite probably thought of you. They probably think your Wegmans tacos are trash.
Tell me how you feel. All right, go in the comments. Tell me how you feel. Traditional tacos or the tacos that we grown to love here in American, like the American
version of tacos.
Tell me. Put your comments down and let me know who's better.
We stole from someone else and Americanized.
Well, we Americanized it not. I likes that. Okay, I likes that. Okay. Also, added on to that, I also had my first round with crawfish. Now, I spoke to you earlier. You didn't like crawfish. When I say crawfish, you don't like it because of, not for the taste.
And the taste, it's just, they're weird and creepy. I don't like little bug eyes looking at me when it's time to eat, and they have feet and tails, and like they look like they're still going to crawl in 5 seconds. I don't want to eat that.
It's delicious, though.
It's disgusting.
Well,
I'd rather have a traditional taco.
Whatever, I'm just saying. So, but my friend Louis, he takes me to the spot that has crawfish or whatever. And we get to the table. And, they put the tarp down. And they just come with this pot and they just dump this shit on the table. Like, boom! Right on top of the tarp. It says, bon appetit, my friend. So you got crawfish, you got sausage, you got,
potatoes, all that. Like
all
a big
that,
seafood
right?
Boil corn usually. Yeah. All of that.
So like you, at first when I grabbed it, I'm like, Lou, how do I eat this shit? He goes, crack the head, suck the juice, eat the meat out the tail, toss it. Cool. At first it was a little messy. I couldn't know how to crack it right. But I tell you what, after my 15th crawfish, I was a professional.
I didn't make it to 15 crawfish.
I was good at the head.
No comment.
Are you for real right now? I was good at it. I sucked the brains out.
Got it.
It was fantastic. When it comes to crawfish, I eat the best head. No.
You eat the best head?
Yeah, I eat it, and like when you suck it hard, the brains come in your mouth, right? And you just eat that shit.
How interesting.
You didn't like that? Man, that's great eating. For those who know,
no.
If you know, you know. Okay?
No, my first experience with crawfish was in New Orleans, which my brother took me to get crawfish because that's what he liked. He said it was so great since he's moved down there. He's been living down there a few years. And he said I just had to try it.
Uh-huh.
And I tried it, and I will never try it again. That was it. For me, I just rather have shrimp. To me, it tasted like shrimp, but it looked more disgusting, so I just rather have shrimp.
And your traditional tacos.
And my traditional tacos.
Whatever. So, speaking of eating weird shit, Have you guys seen the Dahmer show on Netflix? Wow.
I never ate anything that weird.
Wow. This show is crazy. Now, if you watched it, we haven't watched it all. We're on episode 3, but from where we're at now, wow. That guy who's playing Dahmer is going to get an Oscar. He freaks me out.
He plays that role so well. Like, so well to the point that if later on we found out he was like a true serial killer, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, he's got the role down. It wouldn't shock me.
Agreed.
He plays it like too well.
Okay.
Well.
Creeps me out. And for those who haven't seen it, I'm going to spoil this shit for you. All right, so.
Just a little bit. We're not that far.
Well, I'm spoiling enough. Okay. So, Dahmer, let's just fast forward. Dahmer's a weird guy. He goes to a gay bar, right? So, we all know the history. Right now, Dahmer was a homosexual, whatever the case may be. He liked the sausage, whatever. So, he goes to the gay bar, and he goes to the bar, he orders himself a beer, and next to him is like 3 black guys, right? And they're kind of flirtatious and back and forth with Dahmer, right?
Right.
Bruh. The dude is fucking weird. From Jump Street. The way he ordered his drink was fucking weird. I'll have a beer. And get him a beer too. And then like flirtatious, and they're still messing with this guy. And then he's like, they're like, what do you do, baby? He's like, I take pictures. I'm pretty good at taking pictures. You want to come to my house and I could take pictures of you?
He offered some money.
Listen, again, and this is for the culture, right? This is for you guys. At what point do you not say, I'm out, I'm not messing with this dude? Black people, come on. We have the heightened sense of trouble. Like, we can sniff it out. We always escape the problem. When we see something going down, like a person running by, we're not asking why you're running. We're running with you. We'll talk to you after we get away from whatever you're running from, right? This is like the tradition. Like, black folks don't get caught up in some doing dumb, crazy shit or be around creepy people. Am I right? Is that the kind of...
I agree, but I'll also say, I mean, who knows? I think he would have had to do this on gay men because it couldn't have been straight black women. We too offended. We're too offended. The fact that he had been to that bar multiple times.
Not now.
Had bought them drinks multiple times.
Uh-huh.
Didn't remember them.
Mm-hmm.
Came back and offered to buy them drinks again and tried to take him home. A black woman would have been like, I wish you would.
I think it would have worked with a black woman or any woman.
No,
you know
I don't
why?
think so.
He goes, I take pictures.
Right.
I'm good at taking pictures.
He'd have been taking pictures of himself that night.
And the way people want to take pictures and be popular, I could see him grabbing somebody up.
Not a black woman.
Whatever. Anyway, he grabbed the black man. So anyway, he gets one of the guys to come back to his room. Right, Nick? And
his apartment. In his trashy apartment building.
His crackhead apartment building. And soon as he opens the door, the dude goes, bruh, it smells like rotted meat or whatever. That's a game changer for you. No? Yes?
Yeah, for me, I said it couldn't have got that far, even if somehow he convinced me to come back to his apartment building. And after I saw it, for some reason, I still walked in and made it to his door. Mm-hmm. By the time he opened that apartment door and that smell hit me the way that it kept being described by everyone who lived in the building, plus him, plus this person who's just walking up, there's no way I'm stepping across that threshold into that disgusting smell. Right. It's gone too far at this point.
I think at that point, your man was ready for some loving. He was like, all right, I'm going to get my rocks off.
I can never be that ready.
I'm going to go get my rocks off, and then I'm going to go home. So anyway,
that's why it had to be a man. Again, a woman would have left.
Stop playing.
I'm not going in there.
Come on. I know women that walk into situations
not going in there
with an air mattress or a pallet, and it was good. Walk into a man's house, all fun. That's another story.
Not to smell like that.
So he's in the house, right? And he offers the guy a drink. He goes into the other room. He's like putting drugs in it, roofing him, whatever the case may be. And it's super hot in there, right? Because he was like, it's hot in here, like with the air conditioning, right? Another thing, black folks is not staying in no hot situation like that. Am I lying? We're not sitting there.
Can't open the windows. The windows don't work. The air conditioner's broke. It's always something.
Bruh. Why is stinking here? Oh, my family sent me a package of meat. I left it in the fridge for too long. Bruh. At what point? So he brings the drinks, whatever they're drinking. And he just starts doing some weird shit. Like, he drinks drink. You want to go watch a movie? You want to go in my room and watch a movie? So they go in the room, and the movie of his choosing was The fucking Exorcist. Sitting on the bed. And not to mention, the bed is covered in blood.
Right. There's definitely a large blood stain that is very apparent.
Bruh, what's going on right now?
Add that when he came in the house, let's rewind. When he came in the house, before he sat on the couch and offered the drink, I think he locked like 6 locks. Like that's too much for me as well.
He did
There's
do
like
that
6
shit.
locks on the door.
He did do that shit. He's like,
and I'm supposed to just go sit comfortably. That you're like having a hard time shutting.
Come on.
6 locks later.
Come on.
No, thank
click,
you.
Click, click, clack, click, clack. Get comfortable.
And then the bloody bed, the stinky apartment, and then the huge barrel in the corner of the room.
Then there's a huge barrel in the corner that smells. Like, come on. Like, this is getting ridiculous. And so this is going on. And at the end of the day, this is not me. At the end of the day, he's got him laying down onto the bed or what have you. And Dahmer pulls a fucking knife out on him. Like, at that point, you know you in some deep shit. Right?
Pretty much. If not before that point.
Yeah, so he got the knife to the guy's neck, and he's like, ugh. So the guy's like doing anything to come up with something. Like, hey, take my picture. Took his shirt off, started dancing some weird shit. It's a weird movie.
Tried to seduce him. Anything to distract him at that point and try to save his life at that point.
Yeah.
Literally anything. Hail Mary.
Needless to say, it's a show that we're going to continue to watch. We may even get an episode in tonight. I feel like we definitely should.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. We get an episode in tonight. Absolutely.
And so let's pivot. Have you ever been in a crazy situation in a relationship? Or not even a relationship, just a situation where you met a guy and things just turned out weird for you?
Yes.
Ooh, tell us.
So in a relationship, no. Mm-hmm. No, absolutely not. Probably for me, wouldn't get past the first date. I can be very decisive to cut someone off, or very judgmental in the beginning of a first date.
So you're judgmental?
On a first date, that's what we're there for, to judge each other and see if this is gonna work.
That's some bullshit.
That's literally why we're there.
That's my song. That's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit, baby. Yep, that's some bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit, baby. Yep.
Well, you passed. I judged you. So this is what we're there to do in the beginning, okay? And I feel like if I get weird vibes or this person is just, I don't know, too cocky, anything, I'm all set. There's not a date number 2. So I've not had it in a relationship to where it's been weird and awkward. But when I was a kid, I did go to a rec center in Rochester. I used to go and play pool after school as long as my homework was done or whatnot. This is what I used to do with my free time. I used to go play pool in the rec center. Mm-hmm. And the staff there kind of took me on like a daughter. And they'd always make sure I got home safe because I walked home at night. I was only like 14, 15.
Okay.
And I walked home, and it was a good couple of blocks, and it's not the best part of the city. So they wanted to make sure I got home safe.
Yep.
So generally, one of them would take me home. But that night, for whatever reason, someone couldn't take me home. So they asked one of the little boys that I guess they knew to walk me home, make sure I got home safe.
Okay.
And he did. He walked me home. I got home safe. It was fine. But they kind of made that a thing. Hey, walk her home. Make sure she gets home safe. Like that started to be their thing. You're good? Are you good? Get home safe. Hey, walk her home.
Okay.
So he walked me home quite a few times, and we would talk on the way home just about a bunch of nothing. We were 14, 15, really about a bunch of nothing. And you can tell that this boy started to get a little crush on me. He started dropping hints.
How could he not?
Well, I wasn't interested. I was judging.
Oh, shit.
And I judged that I wasn't interested, okay?
You were judging again? Should I play my song? Because that was bullshit. Go ahead.
No, I think we're good. One time, one hitter quitter. We're done. We're done with that.
Okay.
So he started dropping hints or whatnot, and I was very, like I said, uninterested. But at that point in my life, I had a lot going. I wasn't really interested in anything.
Gotcha.
To be perfectly honest.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, not interested. And later on, I was going here for months. Later on, there ended up being a little boy I was interested in.
Uh-huh.
All right. So obviously at this point, I don't need the first little boy to walk me home.
Gotcha.
The second little boy is going to walk me home now.
Gotcha.
And the first little boy did not like that.
Ooh.
He didn't like it at all.
So what do you do?
Well, he started popping up a lot of places.
Like?
Underneath cars.
Come on. Underneath a car?
Literally, he hid underneath cars. He hid in bushes. You know how you feel like someone's watching you do that?
Yeah.
Like you'd see him like dash behind a tree. Like he wasn't even good at it.
Are you for real?
Yes, I'd be going places with my cousins. You know them, Julia and
Yeah.
Joanna.
Yeah.
And we'd be like walking to one of their friends' house, and we both, we'd all kind of get a vibe.
Uh-huh.
And you see him
Stop.
behind a tree. Like he got really creepy weird to the point where I told my aunt, like, I don't know what's going on with him, but like, he's making me uncomfortable. And I told the staff at the rec center.
Did you lead him on?
No, I didn't.
Are you sure you didn't?
Yes, because here's the thing. There's leading on. There's someone's interpretation of being led on. You know me, and I'm very friendly. I just talked with him. There was never anything about me being interested, us ever going out, us ever dating. Just regular conversation.
Damn. Well, to that young man, I would be like, that's that bullshit. Yeah, that's some bullshit, baby. Yep, that's that bullshit. Yeah, that's that bullshit, baby. And I feel bad for him, man. I don't know where he at now. I wonder what he's doing right now.
He's probably behind a tree.
Working on shit. Yo, I mean, I have several crazy stories, but like one in particular, I'll keep this brief. Like I was dating this chick from North Buffalo. We broke up. I said I don't want to date her no more. I'm out chilling with the fellas in front of the apartments or whatever. And she calls me and say, yo, we need to talk. It's not over. I'm like, yo, it's over. We don't want to talk about nothing. She's like, I just want to talk to you just to get some closure. All right, cool. I'm that type of guy. I'm sympathetic to other people's feelings. So let's have this conversation that you need, all right? So she pulls up on me and my boys. The boys giving me shit. Oh, you pussy whip, whatever. So I get in the car. When I sit in the car, half my body's out the door. The door's open. She goes, get in the car. I'm like, I am in the car. She said, no, shut the door. I'm not going to talk. Whatever. So I shut the door, right? In my mind, she don't want to hear the guy. They want the guys to hear what she's saying, whatever the case may be. Cool. I shut the door. Damn you, woman. Shut the door. She locks the car and peels the fuck off. Peels off. I'm like, yo, what is you doing? Where we going? She said, we're gonna go somewhere private to talk. I'm tired of you avoiding me. Whatever. So we parked by the canal. You know what I'm saying? So she says her piece. I said my piece. At the end of the day, I ended it like, yo, it's all good. We peace, whatever. Peace. I'm out. It's over. Boom. Yo, drop me back off where you gonna drop me off. She's like, no, I ain't dropping you off. I was like, whatever. I walk. Boom. So I hopped out the car. So it's dark out. So I'm walking. While I'm walking, I'm seeing the lights. I'm seeing the lights of the car. And obviously, she's driving by. She got to go by. Whatever the fuck. Yo.
Obviously, she's about to hit you.
This chick hit me with the car, bro.
Yeah.
Like, she hit me with the side view mirror. Like, hard. Like, she had to be going like 15 miles. It was hard. And I hit the ground. I'm telling you, I hit the ground. And it hurt. And she just kept moving. Crazy-ass Italian.
You should have did more judging. You just
Jesus,
figured that out.
fuck. So anyways, I call my cousin. I'm like, yo, this bro just hit me with the car, right? I said, yo, I'm on my way back. This nigga gonna go tell everybody where we at and my mom's, oh, I got ran over. I be like, by the time I got back, everybody said, yo, I thought you were dead. They said you got ran over by. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Like, this shit crazy. But anyway, that's one of my crazy stories. I have like thousands of them. But I'm only going to share that today. You know what I mean?
I think you should learn to be a little more judgmental.
A
little less naive. I don't know.
I don't know.
I literally probably have one or two stories. Thousands?
I have thousands.
We got to learn our lesson.
I'm going to share that shit. But you know what? We're gonna try to wrap this show up because it's almost about time. But I do want to say I am digging the new look. This new look, this is kind of like, so this thing is like, we're heading towards breakfast, right? I think breakfast is like one of the most important times of the day.
I don't care if it's important or not. It's my favorite. I love breakfast. If
foods.
it was unimportant, it'd be important to me.
This woman loves sleep and breakfast foods. Fair to say?
Yes, correct.
So we're bringing this set and we're going to be having breakfast. We're going to have our different danishes and coffee or teas, and we're gonna kind
With
of.
that said,
Uh-huh.
I like to try some different places around here for breakfast, some
Ooh.
different coffees, some different teas. So
Yes.
if you guys have recommendations of places that make good coffee, good teas, good bagels, good bakery items, good anything breakfast, because this is what I love, comment. I would love to go try them. I'm
Yes.
going to bring Will. We're
Yes.
going to go try them. And
Ooh.
we'll come back on and let you know. We'll kind of give our review of what we thought when we
Yes.
have our breakfast and our talks.
And on top of that list, mimosas. Who make the best mimosas?
Or Bellinis, because I like a Bellini.
Yeah, she like Bellinis. I like mimosas, but it's gonna be a good thing. I'm really digging the new vibe here. I mean, it's still a work in progress. This set is gonna be even bigger, more grander. We're gonna bring on some people too. So I'm looking forward to this. Like this,
I am too.
I'm
I
like-
mean, everything starts somewhere. This is our beginning. I can't wait to see where we go in the future.
You know what? You're the best partner. You're one of the best partners I could ever pick right now, because on the way we're gonna go, where we're going to pretty high, and you need somebody when you're about to head up to success, a person that you can really trust and that's loyal. And I just want to take this time to give you your flowers on that. Right? You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
I wish I knew where the button was so I could sing a song, but I don't know which one you pushed.
That's only for me. But you know what? I look forward to you guys, man. This is going to be such a great venture. Until the next episode.
Definitely. Yeah, be watching out for us here at Say It Podcast. Catch us weekly, hopefully on Mondays. That's what we're shooting for. Again, we're just starting, so we're going to figure out a good schedule and make sure to have things out to you consistently. But, I mean, like, comment, share, subscribe, give us some breakfast places, give us some topics. What do you want to hear us talk about, if anything? We look forward to interacting with you.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.